On paper, it's difficult to work up much enthusiasm for today's stage. We should witness the oft-repeated plot of an early breakaway doing its utmost to withstand the return of the peloton.
Has got transition stage written all over it. With only one classified climb on the menu, the sprinters' teams won't want to pass up on the opportunity. It may be best to just tuck yourself in today.
The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. The peloton has just joined up with the breakaway. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is losing ground. The breakaway will soon fight it out with the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey. The breakaway is losing ground.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the...
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
The pieces are moving into place for the mass sprint. Niceties are exchanged as everybody wants to be on the right wheel.
You've got to sprint! Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't last.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. It's a hazardous stage that awaits the riders today. The route follows the coast throughout the day, and if the wind starts to blow, there will be numerous chances to create borgers. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, in the little game of borgers, there are always losers, be it for stage victory or for the general classification. The riders have just set out and already there's an attack. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
The peloton is starting to ride behind you. It looks like he doesn't want yet another rider at the head of the race.
The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees.
The lead group is too large to work well together. It may explode into several pieces. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The breakaway is losing ground.
Well, there's not much going on today. Flat stages. Would it upset you guys if I went straight to the finishing line to watch the sprint? The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. We're coming to an exposed zone, lads, but there's no worry. Contrary to what we said in the briefing, there's no wind, no risk of borders. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. Here we are, 10 kilometers to the finish, the front. To the race. The riders will soon be crossing the Ile de Ré bridge on their... The first riders have reached the Ile de Ré. They've got 6 kilometers to go.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint. you.
Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint. Last kilometre for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
Last kilometre. You've got to sprint.
Comfort. Riders will come up against 2 major difficulties on this stage. The Auxerre-Soudet sequence of Col and then the Col de Marie Blanc. High percentage ascents that will excite the pure climbers, but they won't guarantee victory because the finishing line lies 20 kilometers after the last summit. Acceleration at the head of the peloton. He's trying to bridge the gap.
Guys, today things should be decided on the Col de Marie Blanc. The first riders over the top should be the ones who fight it out for the victory, because afterwards the road is flat. The solo finish might even be possible. Good luck to you.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway can't widen the gap. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Here's a quick reminder on the point system. The first 15 to pass the intermediate sprint score points towards the green jersey. The first scores 20 points.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
The first ordeal of the day has begun for the front of the race. The Col de la Auxerre and Col de Soudet sequence of climbs. There will be 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 points to be shared out of the summit for the best climber classification.
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
I'll take it easy on the relay. Teammate is beginning to lose touch. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
And the lead riders are once again on their way uphill. It won't be as far this time, hardly 4 kilometers, but still as steep. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be taken for the first 4 riders at the next King of the Mountains summit.
Okay, we'll consume a feed. Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens. I'll make a big effort on the relay. Watch yourselves on the way down from the Col de Sudet, guys. It's going to be very fast, and there's plenty of bends. There's no point taking risks so far from the finish.
The gap with the yellow jerseys melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
¡Ánimo! Un poco más, venga. Bueno, sí, señor. Muy buenos.
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down. Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The next king of the mountain summit will bring 5 points to the rider who's first over the top.
His team is setting the pace behind. He's no doubt got his eye on this stage. You'll have to speed up in front. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Strong rouleur, good climber, Ion Izagirre has an all-round profile that regularly gets him into the top 10 or even onto the podium in week-long stage races.
You seem to be the best climber in the group. You should be able to move to the front.
The breakaway increased its lead on the yellow jersey group.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Ánimo! ¡Venga, chavales!
¡Arriba, chavamos, campeones! ¡Un poco más, venga! ¡Ánimo, ánimo!
Come on, guys. We'll soon be at the foot of the Marie Blanc. The outcome of this stage will, no doubt, be decided in the final 4 kilometers. It's very, very steep, and it's going to hurt. Have a nice climb.
Venga, apretad un poco.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. This last summit will earn 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points for the first 6 to the top.
Okay, I'll follow any attack.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Ya lo tenéis. Muy buenos, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Vamos, chicos. Vamos, chicos. Allez, les gars, courage.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Muy buenos, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Allez, courage les gars, allez, vite.
The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. It's the start of the descent of the man in front.
He'll be the new polka dot jersey. He can no longer be caught today. Okay, I'll wait for you.
¡Vamos! ¡Así!
Vamos.
¡Sí, señor!
Un poco más, venga. Venga, chavales. Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Ánimo, ánimo. Venga, dale.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo! ¡Así! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más!
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jerseys. Okay, I'll wait for you.
Vamos, un poco más, ya lo tienes.
¡Sí, señor!
Okay, I'll wait for you.
There's only 10 kilometers left for the man at the front. Another short effort and he'll have it won.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. Breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
We were aiming for a stage win, and we didn't even finish in the top 10. It's very disappointing.
ps4. These are mountain passes that are regularly scaled by the riders on the Tour de France. Although there might be nothing unusual in the route, we may see the general classification turned upside down at the end of this stage.
The stage is fairly short today, guys, and it's a downhill finish. There's a good chance that it will be high tempo from start to finish. Good luck.
Acceleration at the head of the peloton. He's trying to bridge the gap. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The intermediate sprint is looming for the front of the race. The first 15 riders score points towards the green jersey.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
We're at the foot of the first ascent of the day, the Col de Monte. It's an 11-kilometer climb with a steep and unremitting slope. The Col de Monte is classified as first category. It will therefore earn 10 points for the first rider over the top.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The riders now begin the descent of the Col de Monte. They must stay vigilant because the way down is fairly technical.
Vamos, chicos.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
The bonk bag is coming up for the men in front.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Guys, the climb is broken into two sections. The first 7 kilometers are fairly easy, but then it gets steep with little respite. You're going to have to grit your teeth.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The breakaway increases its yellow jersey.
His team is riding to the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap. Okay, I'm coming to protect you. polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today. Here's the positions over the last climb. It's the polka dot jersey who took the last climb. He's widening the gap in the climber standings.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Venga, apretad un poco. ¡Ánimo!
Un poco más, venga.
Sí, señor, venga.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Muy buenos, sí, señor, sois muy buenos.
Muy bueno, sí, señor.
¡Vamos, vamos!
Continuez comme ça.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Venga, apretad un poco más. Así, sois los mejores.
Ánimo, ánimo.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Arriba, chavales.
Allez! Continuez comme ça.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
The head of the race will soon begin the Col de ps4 climb. This is one of the great classics of the Tour de France, and the riders know it well.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Arriba, chavales!
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
The race is on to the Col de ps4, the last climb of the day.
¡Libera! ¡Allez les gars, courage! Vamos, aguanta, fuerte.
There will be time bonuses at the top of the ps4 climb. 8, 5 and 2 seconds. Not to mention the points for the mountains classification.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Así, sois los mejores.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo. ¡Allez les gars, courez! Un poco más, venga. Venga, apretad un poco.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Muy buenos.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Arriba, chavales. Venga, apretad un poco.
Venga, chavales. Un poco más, venga.
There will be 10 points to be had for the first to the top of ps4.
Okay, I'll take it easy to the finish. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The lead rider has 1 minute 30 on the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. Less than a kilometre from the summit, one man is leading the race, but nothing is decided yet. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Here's the positions over the last climb. It's the polka dot jersey who took the last climb. He's widening the gap in the climber standings.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Last kilometre.
It is the red pennant. 1 more kilometre of effort. There's movement behind you.
More from you. We should have won.